Bible tells us, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation? And what is salvation? Salvation is in the realm of
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got some news. Yeah, I'm back. I was gone for a sec, now I'm back. On a unwanted vacation where I was at. Time to get the thoughts right back in my head. Bearer of bad news, yeah, I'm back. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got some news. Yeah, I'm back. First day out, all I needed padding, something to write with. Going out, now I'm in the booth and I'm going in. Feel some type of way, well I tell you now I feel the same. Ain't nobody give me a pop, man, to piss in. Mama never held my hand, running around wildin'. That's what the older Zoes call me. My god brother KG, blacker than any African, but he's smoother than any criminal that I ever seen. Y'all already know who my right hand man is, Mr. Teflon, any living little Pakistan. Man, I missed my man while I was gone in the can. All I had time to do, man, was sit back and think, reconstruct my brain. Now I'm ready to get back in the paint. Double dribble, turnover. Now I'm playing defense. Hard pull in the water is more like single swim. The way that I'm smoking, call it the ocean twins.
KWIK daily devotions. This devotion is coming from a proverb, ancient proverb. He who tills his land shall have plenty of bread. Now you see I'm getting into the ethnic culture, right? And expressions and so on. In the black ghetto, right? In the hood, what's bread? Right? Money, yeah. Bread is what? Money, right? Bread is money. This is what I meant by, I said these are ancient words that could be understood, even in the terms of in the hood, modern black ghetto language. He who tills his land shall have plenty of, fill in the blank, bread. Here's the secret of prosperity, the secret of plenty, right? Till your land. What does this lango mean? Land means the field of the mind, which must be tilled, cultivated, conditioned for success and prosperity. Remember that. In this scripture, land means what? Mind. And until your land means cultivate your mind. Till means cultivate your mind, discipline your mind power, to condition your mind, a possession of prosperity. And then if you do, you shall have what? Plenty of what? Yes, fill in the blank. You get, in this world, you get plenty of whatever it is you condition your mind for. You condition your mind for poverty, then you get what? Plenty of that. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta check me out. Listen to me, ladies and gents. Your mind cannot escape conditioning. Your mind cannot escape conditioning. If you do not condition your mind positively and of hope, happiness, success, prosperity, and money, then the world will condition it for you negatively, free of charge, of the opposites of those things. See, the only thing you get for nothing is what? Nothing. People will tell you can't for nothing. Is that right? Has anybody ever discouraged you for nothing? How many of you you've had maybe family or find out something about you, right, that you wanted to be, do, or have, and free of charge, come up to you, right behind you, like, came to you, and they didn't even question what you were doing, just say, no, you can't. Like, hold up, I ain't even asked you. Have anybody has ever had that experience? Raise your hand. Let's be real. Just be real. Since we being real, they came and gave you that negative advice, right? Free of charge, right? You ain't asked for it, right? Didn't you? See? Like, keep your hand up real quick. What you got to do is you got to get a handle on the world. See, I quote again that mystic scripture. Who is blind but my servant? Who is deaf but my servant? That I have sent What does that mean? What does that lingo mean? The Lord's servant sees and hears only the good that he wants to be, do, and to have. And he's blind and deaf to advice of the contrary. Straight up. Straight up. It reminds me of the things that I keep speaking about, like when I say you gotta be crazy enough to succeed. See, what I mean, you gotta be crazy, you gotta be blind. You gotta be blind to certain circumstances. That you gotta be deaf, you gotta stop up your ears, you know what I mean, to the disencouraging, free advice of people who tell you that you can. Again, the first song says, blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. See, you can get a whole bunch of ungodly counsel for what? Nothing. But that's the only thing you get for nothing. And that's only what? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to get revved up. It's starting to get me going. It's getting me going. See, the mind cannot escape conditioning. See, another beautiful statement. All that is necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do what? Nothing. All you need to do to fail is nothing. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is nothing. All you need to be nothing, do nothing, have nothing is what? Nothing. Because nothing for nothing is what? Means nothing was never nothing, never be nothing, whenever, you know what I mean? Will exceed to be something. Terrible grammar, but you get the point. It ain't nothing no how. The Bible tells us, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation? And what is salvation? Salvation is in the realm of the mind. Salvation is in cultivating the power of God that has put in your mind. And if you do not till your land, if you do not cultivate and you use the power and the possibilities that God has instilled in you, you can't escape failure. You can't. You can't escape failure and frustration. All you gotta do is neglect. All you gotta do is neglect for nothing. So, well then third, how do we condition the mind then? Good question. We condition the mind positively by the good that we desire by thinking. Thinkonomics, thinking. That is deciding, thinking, and acting in concert with what it is that you desire. Thinking is the science of thought. Thinkonomics. Thinking is the science of thought, of science engineering, scientific engineering of the entire mental process, including thought and feeling. Repeat this. Mental, right? And emotional engineering. Now, after I used all these words, I went to the American Heritage Dictionary and looked up the word engineer. And engineering. Engineering is the application of science principle of practical ends of design, construction, and operations. An engineer is a noun, a person who skillfully or shrewdly manages the enterprise. An engineer. To engineer as a verb, or engineer as a verb, is to plan, manage, or put through as skillful acts of contrivement to maneuver. When I read that, I said, wow. I said, you how mentally and positive you have to be in the use of our minds? You have to become a mental engineer. You have to apply scientific engineer to practical ends to construct the goods that you want in life. You have to become a thinker. You have to become a skillful thinker, a shrewdly thinker in the mind. You have to become a planner. You have to put yourself through with skill and acts of contrivance. You have to get, if that's what you want, I mean, to be honest, to get the good that you desire, set that on autopilot, to be real with you. That's what we're going to be doing here to get money like to plan. Plan your work and to work your plan. We dare not deal without a mind, without our life, unless a competent manner. They're real. I want you to real study these definitions. For real, for real. I'm going to keep thugging for the spirit, you feel me? I'm going to keep thugging for the spirit and see how scientific that you have to become in the use of your God. All right?